Hi, you guys. I am back. I just thought we would take a little bit of time to work in this journal some more. Just because I really want to stay on top of this one and get it to where I feel like it's a completed journal as far as it's ready to journal in because all the basic construction is done. So, hi. I hope you guys have been having a good week. It is Sunday today. And yesterday it was raining really hard. Some of the places here in Arizona got flooded, but today it seems to be pretty sunny, just a few little clouds out, so it's a good day. I'm thinking maybe today we can work on this spine, but I wanted to show you the little bit of stuff that I did do in the meantime. And oh, I need to kind of cut that off a little bit. It's hanging over. Maybe the little scissors. Okay, so I did do some washi tape on the spine a little bit here. I might have to glue some of it down still like that. Just some edges that I missed. This edge seems to want to come up, so I don't think I glued it down very good right there. But I used some washi tape on the spine throughout to cover up those big holes that I had that I didn't like showing. So between each thing is this washi tape, and I did glue it all down right there. And then I went ahead and also put more washi tape on the different parts where the holes were showing. This is this is more like decorative tape, I think, not washi tape, but it had like a backing that you peel off of it. But I did that sparkly one on the first signature on all of them. So, because I just thought it looked good with the colors that are here. So that's what I did on the first signature, and I don't need to show you every single one. But then on the second signature, I finished it up. We started doing these ones, but wherever there was a hole that was like showing really a lot, I went ahead and put some washi tape. If there was no hole, I didn't put any washi tape. So, and I put different size pieces in different places depending on what I felt like doing. So, in different colors. I like the ones I put here. It says travel, wander, destination, and journey. And then there's one that says adventure, discover. That one was from the Tim Holtz washi tape. And those ones, I thought those went well with the green and pink papers. And then these ones we did on camera last time. That's the ones we started with. Oh, look at that. Looks like I need to glue this down a little bit better. I feel like, okay, maybe this will work. I need something to kind of push it up to the edge here, because it's kind of a tight corner there. So hopefully that will work. And this is what I do with all my journals as I'm going through them. There's some place that I find that, oh, that's not glued down well or whatever. I always try to go back and glue them better or touch them up or whatever. So this signature I did not do the washi tape on yet. And we're not going to do that right now because it will take a while. I think I want to do the spine, and I want to cover the spine with something. So if you give me a minute, I'm going to go find something and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. So it took me a few minutes, but I think I found what I wanted. I think I'm going to take this ribbon, and normally I probably wouldn't choose this color, but it kind of goes with the highlights and these stems here. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that down just the middle here, like so. So that will cover most of the holes. But then on top of that, after I get that all glued down, I'm going to go ahead and put this lace on top of that. And then that mutes that color quite a bit, but it still shows through and it blends well. Both of those colors blend well with the cover. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And let's just get started. So I'm going to use the 3-in-1. I keep calling it Fabri-Tac, but it's actually 3-in-1. Maybe I'll use my new bottle of it today just to make it easy on myself. But first I'm going to cut this ribbon straight, or at least try to cut it straight, because I'm going to put it down the middle here like this, and then cut it there. So we'll go ahead and cut it right there as well. These are not fabric scissors, so they're not the best, but they're handy right now, so I'm just using them. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to use my 3-in-1 glue and just glue it down the center here. See, this is a new bottle and look how easy it comes out. And I've been struggling with that old glue that won't come out. I heard somebody say, I thought I heard somebody say that you can add alcohol to it and that will loosen it up, but then I saw somebody do a post the other day saying that no, it's acetone, 100% acetone. You add it to your glue and that'll soften it up and it's still usable. But I haven't tried either one because I'm afraid I'll ruin my glue, but kind of it's ruined anyway, so I might as well just try it, right? On the bottle that I have a hard time getting it out and see how it works. So first I'm just doing that, pretty simple. And these holes kind of show a little bit on the edge, but I'm not worried about that because once the lace is on, you're not going to be able to see that unless you have like x-ray vision or something. I think these are my cloth scissors. Yeah. See how much better they cut? You could also put some fabric, no fray fabric stuff on here. Fabric glue to stop the fraying of the ribbon. I think I might do that if I can find it really quickly. If I can remember where I put it. Dang it. I don't know where I put it. That's the problem with having too much crafting stuff, is you don't remember where you put anything. And I'm not one for labeling stuff, and even when I do label it, half the time I don't read the labels. So. Alright, so I'm not going to use that, I guess, but maybe I'll put just a tad of this on the edge just to keep it from fraying. I think any kind of glue on the edge is going to keep it from fraying. So I'm going to do that. And this edge is coming up a little bit, so I'm going to put that down. And this isn't going to be showing right here on the edge, so it's not a big deal that if it looks a little messy, but it will keep that ribbon from fraying. So, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue that lace down. So with the lace, I think I'm going to put most of the glue out here, so it's not getting all over that ribbon, but I think once it's dry, you won't be able to see any of it anyways, any of this glue. So it doesn't matter that much. And then I'm going to just put a little thin thing of it on the actual ribbon. And then I'm going to put down my lace over that. And this is a good time to pull out one of your cards because that glue will come through the lace. If you don't want it all over your hands, but your card's kind of perfect for pushing it down real good. Just making sure there's good contact with that glue. And Fabri-Tac does need a few minutes to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this edge off now that I have it on there. And voila! We have our spine covered. Yay! And I think it looks so cute. The color, how it's muted there, looks perfect with the front of this journal. So I'm very happy with that, and it kind of matches the little tab I have in here, all the colors. I'm very happy with the color match. I will come back when that's dry, okay guys? See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I just thought I'd hop on here again. This feels dry enough that I can open the book at least. And I thought I would make a pocket with this lace and some paper and ribbon to match the outside spine. So what I'm thinking is I'll cut this paper down to fit here. Make it a decent size, maybe half of this. So maybe I'll cut this in half. I'm just looking because I don't see my regular ruler that I have, so I'm just going to rip it in half, I think. First I'm going to fold it in half just so I know I have half. And then we're just going to use the ruler and go ahead and rip that along that line. Okay. And then I think I want to make it about, I don't want to get it too close to the edge, but close enough. So maybe right about here. There, I've got that there. Then I'm going to take my, where is it? My stuff that I cannot find because I put things away sometimes and not other times. My Distress Oxide. And I'm going to distress the edges that are not very distressed on this paper. The only reason I'm putting paper behind it is mainly to give the lace and the ribbon a little more support, so that when I put something in the pocket, it's easier to slide it in instead of it catching onto that lace. At least that's what I think will happen. It'll be easier. So I'm just crunching up this paper a little bit more than it already is. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that down as a pocket. I think I'm out of frame here, but I'm just gluing this, the edges of it, like so. And you're only going to glue 3 edges, the bottom edge and the 2 sides. And then you're going to glue that in. I need to clean off my desk and make more room for myself. It's getting a little crowded over here. time to clean it again. So that's what I'll do for that one. And then I'm going to cut another straight edge on this, like so. And I think, let me see. I think I'll put that in the middle, the brown, down the middle. But let's cut it to size first. So I'm going to cut it right about there. Like that. And then I'm just going to glue it down. It's about that big. My measuring is, that's what I do. I just kind of eye it. Okay. Then oh no. Okay. Alright, so I'll just stick that down. Make sure that glue's on there good. Then when we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and put sorry, I think these fans make me cough. They get all the dust going in the air and then I want to cough. So, sorry. Okay. Just like that. And I'm going to glue that down. I'm going to put this glue a little bit on the edge here, so that will stop the fraying. Plus, I can glue the lace on it. Okay. Then I will go ahead and put this over it and use my card, like so. Push that all down there. One thing I just thought of is I don't want this glue going through the paper and sticking. I didn't think about that till just now. It might, you know. Alright, so that's one pocket. No-sew method. And I think that looks really cute. That pocket there. Alright, and then we're going to do the other side as well. I'm going to do this side. Same method. I'm going to put this paper on here. Measure it to where we want it to go. Maybe I'll put it right here. And then let's see how far over did I put that one. A little bit, so right about there. That's my measuring, right about there. Then I'm going to just rip it with my ruler. And I'm going to use my Distress Oxide. With these edges. Crunch up the paper a little. I'm excited that this journal is actually going to be done. Since it was the very first one that I practiced on. It's exciting that I'm actually finishing it. Okay. Now, I'm just going to make sure I like that, and I do. So go ahead and put that stuff aside, and I'm going to glue the edges of this now. And of course, I did not put my pin in here. So Let me just make sure it's not clogged. There. Then I'm going to glue each edge and the bottom. Like so. Got a little glue there. Get that off. And I'm going to glue that down. Just like that. And put my pin in this time. Now for the ribbon, I'm going to go ahead and measure that. And I will glue that down. Another way you could do the gluing is you could lift up one side and keep it kind of where you want it. And just go like this so you know how wide to do it. And then go over. And then fill in the middle. Like that. And then pull up the other side. That's a little tiny bit crooked there, so I'm going to just straighten that out. And then I'm going to glue this side. Okay. Some people use art glitter glue to glue down ribbons and lace. I've tried it before, but it takes so much longer for it to actually adhere to whatever you're gluing. Maybe once it adheres, then it's fine, but I don't like the amount of time. It makes me anxious. No, I just like it to adhere right away rather than sitting there hoping that it adheres, you know. I like instant results. So I prefer to use 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac. The 3-in-1 I get because when it's new like this, it actually comes out of the bottle really well. You don't have to fight it like you do with my Fabri-Tac. I had to fight it as soon as I got it. It was so thick. And it really sticks well, but so does the 3-in-1. And I think, I'm not positive, but I think the 3-in-1 was a little bit cheaper also. It wasn't quite as expensive as the Fabri-Tac. So for journaling purposes, the 3-in-1 does pretty well. Now, if you were doing like using it for, I've seen videos before where people actually use Fabri-Tac and stuff like that as in replacement for stitching something with a needle and thread, like a garment, something like that. I don't know which one would work better, or if one is better than the other. Might have a stronger hold. But for journaling purposes, the 3-in-1 seems to work really well. For me anyways. That's just my personal experience anyways. Maybe not everybody's. Okay, let's frame just a teeny bit there. That's okay. And there's another pocket. I think those are really cute pockets too. So we've got a pocket there. And once the glue is dry, you won't be able to see it. It will disappear. You can only see it a little bit right now because it's wet still. But that should go away once it's dry. See, this one's more dry and you can barely see any glue. Just have fuzzies all over my hands. But I think we're gonna call it a day with that today. So we got the spine covered and we got some pockets made. Thanks for joining me. I will see you next time. Bye.